From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your afternoon update.
Well, good Tuesday afternoon. Taylor Plott here with a check on your forecast. Absolutely fantastic this afternoon. Look at those forecast highs. Generally getting up into the upper 60s and lower 70s today. Not a huge amount of a breeze out there, so it will still feel quite pleasant, but things are going to start to change once we get into the weekend and next week. I'll explain that here very shortly. Hometown forecast looks like this: 68 in Lewisburg, also Linville coming in at 68, 67 in Lawrenceburg, also 67 in Hohenwald, 69 over in Mount Pleasant. Across the state line, just a tad bit warmer, not too much though. 67 7 in Hazel Green and Meridianville, 70 in Huntsville, 69 in Athens and Rogersville, 71 over there in Florence and the Shoals. Here's your evening forecast with the clear skies. Our temperatures will drop rather quickly, getting down into the upper 40s by 10 o'clock this evening. That southerly wind helping things be a little warmer overnight tonight. We're not expecting the type of cold that we've seen over the past couple of mornings. Overnight lows tonight will generally be in the low to mid 40s across the areas, even with those clear skies. Now going into tomorrow, our warming trend does continue. We get back up into the 70s. Everybody does at least. 72 in Fayetteville and Pulaski, 72 in Rogersville, 73 in Hartselle and Falkville, and 72 in Owens Crossroads, with just a few clouds moving on through. All right, let's talk about our changes coming up. We're dry for the next handful of days. Things change once we get into your Friday, specifically Friday night going into the daytime on Saturday. And then maybe some lingering showers possible behind a secondary cold front that'll be moving through on Sunday, and that's the one that's going to be bringing us some pretty big changes to start off next week. All right, let's talk about it. Thursday morning, cold front will be off to our south by this point. High pressure moving on in here. This high pressure will be short-lived as it moves off to the coast. We'll get southerly winds behind it, and with that front moving through on Friday morning, sparking some showers and storms off to our northwest. Those eventually work their way down in here during the daytime on your Friday, starting to get into parts of northern Tennessee, eventually into our neck of the woods by the time we get into Friday evening and into the overnight hours. Now, I will say, not really expecting much in the way of a severe weather threat with this, but I can't completely rule out maybe some stronger storms in the mix, but we're not expecting anything major with this system, mainly just some storms passing on through, not causing too much of a problem. Saturday afternoon, we're kind of in between systems by this point. Still cannot completely rule out a stray shower or two. Our next chance will be coming with that secondary cold front on the daytime on Sunday 11 a.m., starting to see maybe some shower activity off to our north. This is that front that's going to bring us some big changes coming in Monday morning. So let's look at it with your 7-day forecast. If you're a cold weather fan, you're going to love this. If you're not, you're going to hate this. Storms, like I mentioned, Friday night to Saturday. Lingering showers possible Saturday into Sunday. 71 Saturday, 61 on Sunday, and let me step off, and there's the 47. And that's going to be a taste of winter, and I will not be shocked, honestly, if that 47 ends up becoming like a 43 or 44 in later forecasts. I do anticipate that we stay in the 40s for highs on Monday, but those wind chills are going to be breezy. Yep, they might be hovering close to freezing during the daytime. So like I said, cold weather fans, you're going to love Monday. If you're not a cold weather fan, yep, you just want to look away and just focus your eyes on the 70s that are coming up over the next handful of days.